Looking for a fast-charging, ultra-responsive stylus for your iPad? Meet the 2X Fast Charge Active Stylus Pen, designed for 2018 to 2025 Apple iPads. Take your creativity and productivity to the next level. Click the link in the video description to shop now on Amazon.
Welcome to Plenix, where we dive into the latest news and trends that shape our world. Today, we're talking about a deal that could have a huge impact on how Americans consume information online. In a shocking turn of events, President Trump has just signed an executive order declaring that a proposed deal allowing TikTok to continue operating in the U.S. will be a qualified sale that meets national security concerns. This means that TikTok can stay in the U.S. for now, but we need to understand what this means and why it's such a big deal. So, let's start with the background. Last year, President Biden signed legislation calling for China's ByteDance to sell TikTok's assets to an American company by early this year or face a nationwide ban. This was a response to growing concerns about national security and data privacy. But Trump has been trying to reach an agreement for the sale of TikTok, and now it seems like he's finally found a way forward. According to reports, Chinese President Xi Jinping gave us the go-ahead to proceed with the deal. Now, we don't know all the details about this arrangement, but what we do know is that it could have a huge impact on how Americans consume information online. For example, did you know that 43% of U.S. adults under the age of 30 say they regularly get news from TikTok? That's higher than any other social media app, including YouTube, Facebook, and Instagram. This raises some interesting questions about the role of social media in our lives and how we consume information. As a platform that's popular with young adults and teenagers, TikTok is uniquely positioned to shape public opinion and influence the way we think about certain issues. So, what does this mean for us as consumers, and how should we be thinking about the information we're getting from social media platforms like TikTok? Well, for now, it seems like TikTok will be allowed to stay in the U.S. for good, but we'll have to keep an eye on developments and see if there are any changes down the line. That's all for today's episode of Plenix. Thanks for tuning in, and we'll catch you in the next one.